There is a specific reason why every time you try to change your life, you end up right back where you started. You think it's a lack of discipline. You think you just need better habits, a better routine, or more willpower. But the truth is, your brain is actively sabotaging your growth, and it is doing it to protect you. We like to think of change as a sudden breakthrough or a burst of motivation. But psychologically speaking, transformation is not about doing different things. It is a violent, silent process of dismantling and rebuilding your own mind. Over the next few minutes, we are going to look at the exact neurobiology of why you are stuck. We will break down the homeostasis trap, the liminal phase, and the law of emotional conservation. Once you understand how these invisible scripts control you, you will realize why trying to force new habits has been a complete waste of your time. Most people want transformation without discomfort. They want the reward of change without the friction. But when you try to wake up earlier or work out every day, your brain registers this new behavior as a literal threat. Cognitive scientists call this homeostasis. It is your mind's psychological mechanism to keep your sense of self consistent. If you subconsciously believe you are lazy, unorganized, or destined to fail, your brain will force you to self-sabotage just to restore your old identity. This is why real transformation never begins with new habits. It begins with a new self-concept. You have to stop trying to change your behavior and start changing who you believe you are. Your brain is not a fixed map. Every time you consciously challenge an old belief, your brain physically rewires itself. But here is where most people fail. They try to transform through sheer willpower while holding on to their old identities. They repeat affirmations about being confident while secretly believing they are insecure. Your subconscious does not buy the performance. Transformation requires radical truth before effort. When you enter the space between who you were and who you are becoming, your brain's default mode network activates. This is the region responsible for your narrative identity. To rewire it, you have to endure the discomfort of letting your old story die. There is a psychological phenomenon called cognitive dissonance. It is the intense discomfort you feel when your actions no longer match your old beliefs. Most people panic when they feel this. They resolve the discomfort by reverting back to their old, comfortable habits. But those who actually transform do the exact opposite. They let the discomfort stay. They sit in what psychologists call the liminal phase, the uncertain space, where you are too aware to go back, but not yet confident enough to move forward. You have to let that dissonance stay long enough to force your beliefs to evolve. You cannot transform what you refuse to feel. There is a psychological law of emotional conservation, which states that suppressed emotions do not disappear. They transform into self-sabotaging patterns. When you finally decide to change, all those stored emotions rise to the surface. You will feel turbulence, confusion, and fatigue. This is not a sign of weakness or a sign that you are failing. It is a biological sign that your mind is finally releasing the emotional backlog it has been holding onto for years. Here is the realization that changes everything. Transformation is not about fixing a broken version of yourself. It is the process of integrating the parts of yourself you have rejected. You stop trying to change from a place of self-hatred and start evolving from a place of self-understanding. You do not need to become someone new. You just need to strip away the conditioning that taught you to be small. And if you think understanding your psychology is enough, wait until you see how your physical environment is silently triggering your old identity every single day, which is exactly why you need to watch this next video right now.